Okay, we've been working on these. It doesn't make it any easier, it just means we're working on it. Once you figure out this system, how this process works, you do the same thing kind of over and over again. But it's learning this new system that we're using. And again, it's not a proportion. So if you're getting the wrong answer, don't get frustrated yet. Well, you got to keep practicing it, because whenever you learn a new system or a new protocol, it takes some practice. So a hummingbird, they can fly 15 meters per second. So that's my starting point. I know they can do 15 meters in 1 second. I want to know how many miles per hour that is. And so I know my starting point. I know my end point. I see that there are two things that are changing. The meters are changing to miles. The seconds are changing to hours. Since two things are changing, I'm going to need to have two fractions to allow that change to happen. So I'm going to start with meters to miles, simply because it's on top. I no longer want meters on top. I want to have miles on top. So I'm going to put miles up here. I don't want meters anymore, so I'm going to put the meters down there. And that allows me to cancel them away, because meters divided by meters don't affect us anymore. All right, and then I also know that I want to have, well, no, we'll continue with that. So miles and meters, I told you that there's 1,609 meters in a mile. So 1,609 meters in 1 mile. All right, so I've got that conversion done. That gives me miles per second, because miles and seconds are the only things left. But I don't want seconds. I want hours. So I want to have hours down here. I want to have hours on the bottom, so I put hours on the bottom. I no longer want to have seconds, because I'm full. So I don't want seconds, so I'm going to put seconds on top there. And that, again, will allow them to cancel away and divide away. Now the units I'm left with are miles and hours, which is what I want. I just need to know how many seconds there are in an hour. And we did that in class. There are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. There's 60 seconds in a minute, 60 seconds in an hour, 60 times 60, 3,600 seconds in an hour. Once you have those two conversion factors filled in, we multiply. It's multiplying 3 fractions. 15 times 1 times 3,600 is 54,000. And 1 times 1609 times 1, 1 times 1,609 times 1, 1,609. And again, once you've set up the problem, the calculator will take over and do the arithmetic. Now, to get our final answer, we divide. So if you do 54,000 divided by 1609, you're going to end up with 33.6 miles per hour. And that, I guess I really should put an MI there, so it's not meters. Miles per hour. So just to double check what I did earlier. Yeah, and that's what we got.